Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to our body shaping class today, and today our focus will be narrowed to really the push muscles of the upper body. So chest, shoulders, triceps. So a lot of pushing. Now we are going to include some pulls with this. Upright rows for the upper back shoulders. We're going to do an underhand frontal raise. So we have a few different things to kind of mix that up just a little bit. And today's routine is what I like to call a 3x3. So we have 3 small circuits of 3 different exercises, and we're going to do it 3 times. So each of these circuits is done 3 times, and all of them have 3 exercises, and it's a superset format. So when we start our circuit, what we want to do is go as quickly as we can from one exercise to the next, and we have 3 of them. So I know supersets a lot of times are just 2. A lot of times they're antagonists. This really isn't. We're working push muscles with this. Although, like I mentioned, we do have pulls intertwined in each one of those 3 circuits. A few things you want to grab. So if you have weights, please use those. Dumbbells, kettlebells, things of that nature. Barbells. If you don't, you can still just get a great workout with some simple household items. You'll want to use possibly 2 to 4 gallon jugs. We're going to use those like dumbbells today. All right, so I've got 4 set off to the side. A lighter option would be some canned goods. They come in a couple different sizes. This is just your typical size. We have some rear delt flies. I'm going to limit our range of motion on those, so it's going to look a little different. So you may need a lighter option, but I'll show you that when we get there. The other thing we may need is a pot. We're going to do alternate elevated push-ups. Okay, so kind of a traveling push-up, but one hand is going to be elevated. We'll focus on the elevated side as we drive up from our push-up. A yoga block would work. A step, guys, I've used steps before. If you happen to have like an aerobic step, you can use that. And a lot of times that's a nice little wide. It won't slide as easy. Be careful. These little pots, and you'll see when I do that, you want to make sure you're pushing straight down, not going forward, because they will slide on you a little bit, so I don't want anyone getting injured. Okay, so we've got this. The last thing, actually 2 more things. You'll want a chair, if I haven't mentioned yet. A chair may come in handy. We've got a few exercises with the chair. Also for push-ups, you may want assistance with the chair. We'll talk about that when we get there. Last thing, I have an optional. We have upright rows. I think that's the only thing I'll use the backpack for. And guys, you can hold a gallon jug in each hand and do upright rows also. Okay, the backpack is great if you have extra little weight plates laying around, maybe, or a dumbbell that really doesn't fit into this workout. Books, paper, anything with some weight to it, you could put it in there, and that gets maybe a little heavier than a gallon jug in each hand. Okay, so that's the only purpose of the backpack, is just to get that weight up a little bit. And you can use, like I said, a variety of different options, even multiple gallon jugs in there, or water bottles. Okay, so we've got that. We are ready to roll. I'm going to throw our first circuit up there. Again, within reason, you want to transition from one exercise to the next with very little break in between. Okay, so go at your own fitness level, but the breaks between these exercises are minimal. We're going to go through it 3 times and move to the next one. And we kind of repeat that same sequence for all 3 of these circuits, okay? So the first circuit is a low to up plank. Guys, you can go from your toes, or you can go from the knees if you need a little bit easier motion. If maybe you're just starting, or these are really challenging, no problem, go to the knees. And if you have a hard time going up, just hold that while I go through the up. Now we're going to add a reach too, so I'd like you to try to do the reaches as well. So it's kind of one of these compound exercises. So we're in a low plank, we're going to alternate a reach, and then we're going to go up, and then we're going to come down, alternate reach. We're only going to get around 10 of these, okay? Let me show you this. All right, so I'm going to get down into a low plank. So we're in a low plank, and again, you could go from the knees, and we're going to do a reach, up, down, reach. I think a lot of people, even if you're just starting to be able to do that, okay? Now I'll go from the toes. Remember in the option I just showed you, you can do that, all right? So here we go. We're going to low plank, we're going to get 10 of these, reach. Try to really hit that wall in front of you. Up, 1, Try to keep those hips square, especially as you reach. Very tough. Really get that chest, shoulders warm. Okay. That was 10. We're up. Remember, we're trying to move quick to the next one. We have an underhand front raise. So grab canned goods, gallon jugs, dumbbells, arms stay fairly straight. We're going to go in front, down slow. If you're converging, start from the hips, converge up and down. A lot of pec involvement here. Ten to 15. This is, I believe, 15 for me. I'll set these down. Again, we're trying to transition to the next one. It's not easy, guys. You can go to the chair and just do regular push-ups on the chair. Okay, this is starting. You could go for your knees from here also. Okay, so knees and then chair is kind of our progression. Okay, so if you're going to the floor with the pot or block, I'm trying to focus on the elevated hand. I'm going to stagger it a little off to the side. Make sure you're pushing straight down. I don't want it to slide on you. All right, so I'm going to come down. I'm going to try to drive up with that top hand. And we'll switch sides too. And we'll get around 10 push-ups. That was 10 push-ups, and I can really feel the pecs engaged on those. Wow, all right, I'm gonna set this off to the side. This is where you get a little break. Don't wanna take too long of a break. Catch your breath, give those muscles just a second to get some oxygen in them, and we go for round 2, all right? So low plank, reach to up plank. Remember the knee option. All right. All right. And guys, I was going left, right, left, right. You can repeat the hand you go up with, if that makes sense. But now I'm gonna go right, left, right, left. Okay. So I'm gonna get down into my low plank, and I'm gonna go right. Boy, they're tough. Man. All right. Underhand front raise. 10 to 15 of these. We're really blasting those pecs. Now we're gonna go for our push-ups. Whew. Man. Remember to leave a little space for your transition to your hands. All right. That feels harder than it should. Those are 10 push-ups. We'll set that down. Guys, again, a short breather. And we gotta get round 3 here. All right, here we go. And listen, if you need a longer break, just hit pause. If I take too long, just hit fast forward, okay? Here we go for our 3rd and final round of the first circuit. Great exercise, chest, shoulders, triceps, core. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, all right. Set those down. 10 push-ups. Make sure that sternum stays between the hands, so don't let the head get between the hands. Here we go. Okay. On paper, that looks easy, doesn't it? It's not. First circuit, done. Let me throw the second circuit up there and we'll get started on that. Okay, second circuit, we're gonna start with a lateral raise, guys, and I'm gonna kind of break the difference somewhat between a frontal raise and a lateral raise, so it's kind of in the middle, kind of. So we're gonna do a lateral raise, then we're gonna do a shoulder press, call it Arnold Press. We're in front and we're gonna twist so the elbows go out wide, okay? As you go through that motion, we'll show you that, and then an upright row, okay? So let's get started, guys. It's up there on the screen, 10 to 15. Remember, we're doing that superset still. So let's go here, and I think I'll set these here. These here, and I'll get the chair set up. Right there. All right. Here we go. Other prep work. Here we go. So 10 to 15, we're just gonna come up. And with the gallon jugs, it might be kind of thumb high. If you're holding dumbbells, you have your palms down. This down over here. All right, guys, we're going right to our Arnold press. So I'm going to use 2 gallon jugs in each hand. I like these a lot. We talk about them. We've talked about it in the past a few different times. I like to internal external rotation with this, and then we're also hitting an overhead. So we're going to start here. It's hard to tell. Elbows are in front, palms facing behind, and then we're going to press up and twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Tougher than they look. Okay, I'll set these down here. Wow, I mean, really gets those shoulders. I like that movement a lot. Upright rows. Again, going at a pretty good pace here. It's our superset. If you're using a backpack, we're gonna grab over the top of the shoulder straps. And again, multiple gallon jugs, hold weights. And we're gonna about, I don't know, 15 of these maybe. We just drive up, keep it tight to the body. 1, palms facing down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep those elbows up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm gonna set this off to the side. Guys, we have just a short break here, and we're gonna start round number 2 of this. So we're trying to get through this at a good pace. So you don't want to take too long of a rest between. Just take what you need. All right. So, boy, that really gets shoulders. This one. Wow. All right. So let's knock out round number 2, shall we? Here we go. 1, 2, controlled. 3, 4, 6, 7. They get too heavy, you can use canned goods. Exhale as you come up. Man, even for gallon jugs, those are starting to get a little heavy. Wow. So kind of like a pre-exhaust here. So we kind of pre-exhaust your shoulders, and now you don't need as much weight with this Arnold press. Okay, so if you're at home and you have just a few gallon jugs, guys, it's more than you think it is. That's where the weight comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Getting tired here. That's only 10. So 10 to 15 of these. 11, 12, 13. Woo! Oh, boy, those weren't pretty at the end. That really, shoulders are really fatigued right now. All right, and now we're going upright rows again. Superset fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it tight to the body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I'll set this down. Guys, the shoulders are really getting taxed here. That's the whole idea with this, and we're kind of doing this superset and pre-exhaust stuff so you can get through this workout without heavy weights. Okay, so even if you're in good shape, doing this well, this will wear on you a little bit. All right, so I'm just stretching those shoulders out for a second here. We're getting ready to start this third and final round of this, which is good because them shoulders are tired. Whew. All right. Here we go. Okay. I think I'm ready. Here we go. 1. And just be slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Okay, that was 15 of those, and now we gotta go right to these Arnold presses. Shoulders are not wanting to work here. Here we go. Good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. So turn the hands, elbows in, then elbows out. I'm gonna do a couple more here. Okay, all right, that's enough for me. So, somewhere in the range 10 to 15. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna set these, a couple of them off to the side here. All right, and now we're going upright rows again. Superset fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it tight to the body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay, I'll set this down. Okay. Next, superset. So the third and final circuit here, I'll put that on the screen. We've got an incline push-up. Listen, I know the shoulders are tired. So we're gonna go to a chair or a bench, and we're gonna do a medium to close incline push-up. All right, so A little easier on the shoulders here. Get 10 to 15 of those if you can. Then we're gonna go kickbacks. And then we're gonna do this limited range of motion, just this rear delt that's really gonna light up the rear delts. We're not gonna go over the floor and swing the arms. We're really gonna squeeze rear delts and down, keeping tension on the whole time. You may want some canned goods for that one. We'll show you that one in just a minute. So I think I'll get a quick drink here, and then we're gonna start our last circuit. I guess I'll use 2 gallon jugs for kickbacks. All right, so I've kind of got my area somewhat set up here. I got my weights for kickbacks ready. Anchor your chair against the wall for these push-ups, so those chairs slide on you. So let's get our push-ups in, then we'll go kickbacks, and then we're gonna take the chair off, move it, and we're gonna do this rear delt fly that I think you'll like. It'll really work those shoulders, the back of the shoulders. So here we go, 10 to 15 of these. So I'm here, and 1, 3. Okay, all right, wow, okay. Now kickbacks, we'll try to do 2 gallon jugs here. Let's see how that goes. Sometimes they're a little hard to hold once in a while as you get fatigued, but let's grab these. Right around 15 of these. So I'll bring one leg in front, it could be either one, and that's kind of like, I call it the kickstand approach. So get one leg in front to help support my lower back. I'm gonna lean over, hinging from my hips forward, and now my back is flat, maybe not totally parallel to the floor, but nice and flat, and then we kick back. 1, 2, squeeze those triceps out. 3, no momentum. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Now we'll get on a chair, and I'll move this so it's a little easier to see. And again, we're not a long rest period here. Kind of a superset format. So I'm gonna take my gallon jugs. I'm leaning over. I'm gonna come up and down just a little bit and up 1. So you're really stressing. So don't come all the way underneath this time. Okay, that was 10. Enough. We're getting around 10 to 15 of those. And you can really feel that through the rear delts, kind of the rhomboids. So that upper back shoulder area is great. All right. So we run ourselves a small break. I will reset the chair. And on those rear delt flies, listen, a lot of times I'll come all the way down and up. But if you can just squeeze up at the top and really isolate those, there's a lot less momentum. The shoulder doesn't get sloppy, and it really pinpoints and it focuses what we're trying to hit here. So a little different way of doing that. Okay, round 2 on this one. Here we go. Ooh, they're burning. And I can feel the rear delts from those rear delt flies too. Oh man. Here we go. Limited range. You can be with canned goods for this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow. Those are tough. I can feel them. That Superset wears on you. Round 3 here. So this last one goes a little faster than the first one's tough, right? All right. Here we go. All right. Let's knock them out. 10 to 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to go kind of slow in there, get a look, just squeeze the top. Oh, man. Superset, superset. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Wow, they're burning. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, squeezing the rear delts here. Set those down. Wow, those are tough. Catch your breath, finish up that 3rd round. Once you get those rear delt just killers, your workout is done. So that was our body shaping workout, really stressing chest, shoulders, and triceps. And I know I can feel each and every one of those muscles. Hope you had a great workout. Thanks for watching. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.